So what do we actually do at Vodafone? Well, I would compare it to our own operational logistics, where you are essentially organising the people, the equipment, and the money to all arrive at the right place at the right time to deliver an output. The key difference is you are doing this for a customer who doesn't want the project to have any negative commercial or operational impact and wants to pay as little as possible for the service. So, a massive part of the job is carefully negotiating the fine balance between an impossibly stretched Vodafone engineering department and the sometimes ridiculous demands from the customer. The saying of promise nothing but deliver the world is what Vodafone project managers live by. Vodafone are an output organisation that is set up to allow your work to fit within your own personal situation. This flexibility allows Vodafone to keep employees in an otherwise ruthless industry. Since I have been here, several personnel have declined higher paying jobs simply because they would lose that flexibility if they moved on. Unlike the Defence Force, which has this clunky reward system that on the rare occasions it is used, is generally only for truly exceptional performance and requires approval from senior command, Vodafone have an employee driven reward system, which is really bought into and genuinely works. Rewards start small, but build up to fully paid overseas holidays. Although harassment occurs in all workplaces, I have personally been shocked with the response to it at Vodafone. I believe that the Defence Force, particularly since Operation Respect, has the processes and leadership in place to deal with such behaviour, and I would like to think that personnel would have the courage to speak up rather than awkwardly laugh it off. Vodafone do not do meetings well. Since being here, I have witnessed several occasions where their lack of professionalism has had them looking sheepish in front of a customer. This is a comparison to the Defence Force, where we pride ourselves on being punctual, courteous, and professional. I cannot envision a wing commander calling a meeting and various squadron leaders rolling in late and then sitting on their laptops and cell phones trying to catch up with a deadline they have failed to meet. So, what is the bang for buck so far? What have I learned? The biggest learning curve has been in respect to customer interactions. I have learned that it is key to meet the customer face to face at the beginning of a project, develop a rapport, and establish the customer's communication preference. They hold all the power, so it's best to keep them on side. In addition, personnel at Vodafone are not taught the clear, direct communication style we love in the military. People use a lot of words without saying anything much at all. To fully understand what others want, it is important to use active listening to clarify their direction. Thirdly, no one cares for authority or position in Vodafone, and the common response to a favour is that's not my job. To try and push my work to the front of the queue, I've got myself into a lunchtime card circuit with the engineering team. These guys are the key resources for delivering projects, and it certainly helps to be able to lean on your card buddies to get things done. Finally, I have learned there is little job satisfaction in making a small amount of money for someone else. At Vodafone, there is no deeper purpose that helps motivate your work. In conclusion, I do see benefit for the Defence Force in these secondments, and I think they should continue. However, my experience has been a bit of a dry run, and this was evident over the first 4 months where Vodafone struggled to understand why I was there or what to do with me. In the future, our organisation needs to put more thought into the chosen partnering business and clearly define what deliverables they want out of the engagement.
In all stations, this is Flight on Mission Cord. We're starting terminal count at this time. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, My name is Oscar Barkle. For the last 4 months, in the same way that an engineering officer fixes aircraft, I have been building rockets. Due to international traffic and arms regulations, I can't really speak about my job, which is a convenient excuse to not talk about what I didn't do. I have been part of the production team at Rocket Lab, the team responsible for assembling, disassembling, reassembling, installing, testing, uninstalling, reinstalling, and fitting the rocket out for flight. In the short time that I've been there, I've been able to watch the rocket into space, a rocket be built, witness the challenges, the successes, the failures, the setbacks, and the wins that occur every single day. From a part arriving at the flight store to being placed on the rocket to engineering ignition, I have been exposed to the entire rocket manufacturing cycle. My main task has been to develop the assembly instructions, or the entire NZAP series, but for rockets. Exciting. I've developed a system to conduct root cause analysis on time lost on the production floor, possibly something we could use, and developed and implemented a build management system. I know how to write weld specifications, order cable ties, apply Loctite, torque socket head cap screws, mount springs. In other words, entirely useful skills for GEOT next year. Rocket Lab does innovation well, surprising. But seriously, they have a whole lot of very smart, very capable individuals working there. They all understand the vision, the mission, and the end game. They know it's a long road, and they know it's an exciting road. On the daily, everyone faces challenges in completing their job to contribute to the whole. While the rocket itself is teeming with space-age technology, the whole business innovates from the ground up. Managers work closely with their team members to work out ways to manage stock efficiently, build a rocket faster, manage the change process more efficiently. The culture that exists at Rocket Lab means that as the business grows, and boy is it growing, everyone is aware of the need to ensure Rocket Lab becomes a lean, mean, efficient manufacturing company. The bottom line drives decisions, and team members are constantly on the hunt to find ways to be better. The fact that the first launch was such a success is proof that the drive for innovation and smart engineering culminates in a high quality product. The contribution Rocket Lab will have to New Zealand Aviation Inc. and the wider New Zealand Inc. brand is probably clear for all to see. A huge space industry right here in New Zealand, cutting edge technology on display for the world to see, and a business ethos that is applauded around the world. Undoubtedly, Rocket Lab will become the envy of the small sat market, and I can see it becoming a global space excellence hub. So how could we, as an organisation that is in many regards a juxtaposition to Rocket Lab, get in on this? Continue the secondment agreement. While I might be relatively junior in terms of experience and knowledge, I was able to contribute meaningfully to the production team. We can continue those contributions, which do help Rocket Lab in small ways, while taking back to the Air Force a brand new perspective on aviation engineering. This includes personnel management, change management, innovation, and allowing ideas to grow from the ground up. Support Rocket Lab with our expertise. The aviation industry in New Zealand is small, and we have access to a lot of special knowledge and skills. Being able to lend a hand to Rocket Lab as it grows, with our technical knowledge, skills, and corporate knowledge, will ensure that Rocket Lab doesn't make avoidable mistakes, is able to fast track its development process, and can guarantee its product is the real deal. The future of military aviation, and certainly for our Air Force, is unknown. There is probably a shift to using space assets to provide military outputs and capabilities. Leveraging the now well-established aerospace knowledge and technology could provide the Air Force with further ways to accomplish government objectives, strengthen air power, and enable force multipliers to modernise the Air Force and further its well-respected image as a versatile, dynamic, flexible military organisation. And who knows, we could be developing our own satellites and working alongside Rocket Lab during the testing and development phase.
like that. I'm stuck here standing in the rain. You said I don't need you like that, but I do, but I do. I'm telling that sun to come back. Your figure fading in the gray. Blue skies don't tease me like that, like you do, like you do. I'm feeling like the world's about to change when hummingbirds are singing in the rain. Dreaming that I'm standing in the light. Do you love me? Can you feel the sunshine? Make it brighter for me. When that sun comes shining on me. Feels like this storm's holding back. Soon I'll be swimming in the dream. I walk but I fall off the track to the blue, to the blue. But I don't wanna look the other way, and I don't wanna wake up in the pain, dreaming of that rainy summer day. Do you love me? Can you feel the sunshine? Make it brighter for me. When that sun comes shining on me. I said, can you feel the sunshine? Make it brighter for me. When that sun comes shining on me. Can you feel the sunshine? Make it brighter for me. When that sun comes shining on me. I said, can you feel the sunshine? Make it brighter for me. When that sun comes shining on me. Can you feel the sunshine? Make it brighter for me. When that sun comes shining on me. I said, can you feel the sunshine? Make it brighter for me. When that sun comes shining on me. I said, can you feel the sunshine? Make it brighter for me. When that sun comes shining on me.
That's all, folks.